The Shawshank Redemption, a journey through hope, despair, and freedom. What does it mean to be truly free? And how can hope thrive in the darkest of places? Today, we're diving into the story behind one of the most iconic films of all time, The Shawshank Redemption. Welcome to Movement Photography Project. In today's in-depth analysis, we'll explore the heart of The Shawshank Redemption, 1994, a film that transformed from an overlooked release to a beloved classic. With a powerful narrative, memorable characters, and rich symbolism, this movie is more than just a prison drama. It's a meditation on freedom, friendship, and hope. Plot overview, setting the stage. The Shawshank Redemption, directed by Frank Darabont and based on Stephen King's novella Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption, centers on the character Andy Dufresne, Tim Robbins, a banker convicted for the murder of his wife and her lover. Sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences, he enters Shawshank State Penitentiary, where he meets and eventually befriends Red, Morgan Freeman, a longtime inmate and man who knows how to get things. Despite his initial struggles, Andy finds ways to adapt to prison life, using his intellect and resourcefulness to navigate the harsh reality of confinement. But The Shawshank Redemption is about much more than survival. It's about transformation and redemption, both for Andy and those he touches. This film brings viewers on an emotional journey, exploring how hope and human connection can endure, even in the bleakest circumstances. Themes and symbolism. One of the reasons The Shawshank Redemption resonates so deeply is its thematic complexity. Let's explore some of the key themes and symbols that give this film its lasting power. Hope and redemption. The film's central message is the importance of hope in sustaining the human spirit. Andy's belief in a world beyond prison walls stands in stark contrast to the resigned hopelessness of many other inmates. His quiet resilience and optimism not only help him survive, but inspire others to rediscover their own sense of hope. Institutionalization and freedom. The concept of institutionalization is poignantly illustrated through the character of Brooks Hatlin, an elderly inmate who has spent so much time in Shawshank that he can no longer adapt to life outside. His story is a heartbreaking reminder of how confinement can alter one's perception of freedom and self-worth, making the outside world feel alien. Friendship and loyalty. The bond between Andy and Red is central to the story. Their friendship demonstrates the human need for connection, especially in oppressive environments like Shawshank. Red's initial skepticism about hope gradually shifts as he witnesses Andy's journey, making his own eventual embrace of hope all the more impactful. Character analysis. The Shawshank Redemption is full of unforgettable characters who each contribute to its emotional richness. Let's look closer at a few key figures. Andy Dufresne. Despite his reserved nature, Andy's presence is powerful. His intelligence and patience set him apart from other inmates, as he finds ways to bring small pieces of normalcy and hope into prison life. Andy's symbolic actions, like playing Mozart's The Marriage of Figaro over the prison's PA system, serve as reminders of freedom and beauty, providing solace to his fellow inmates. Ellis Red. Redding. As the film's narrator, Red provides an intimate perspective on prison life. His transformation from a man who has abandoned hope to one who embraces it is a testament to Andy's influence. Red's journey is ultimately about rediscovering his humanity and daring to dream of a life beyond the prison walls. Warden Samuel Norton. The warden represents the corruption and hypocrisy that often lurks behind authority. While he publicly professes faith and order, his actions reveal a man driven by greed and power. Warden Norton's character serves as a reminder of the moral decay that can accompany unchecked authority. Cinematic techniques, building atmosphere and emotion. The film's emotional impact is heightened by Darabont's masterful use of cinematic techniques, from narration to lighting. Narration by Red. Morgan Freeman's iconic voiceover brings warmth and wisdom to the story, providing context and depth that would be hard to capture through visuals alone. This technique allows the audience to experience Shawshank from an insider's perspective, deepening the emotional connection to the characters. Cinematography, Roger Deakins, the film's cinematographer, captures Shawshank with stark realism. His use of lighting, shadow, and confined framing highlights the character's sense of entrapment while visually reinforcing themes of hope and despair. Notice how Deakins uses brighter lighting in scenes that involve Andy's small acts of defiance, like his escape, to symbolize hope, breaking through darkness. Thomas Newman's score. The music in The Shawshank Redemption is hauntingly beautiful. Newman's score subtly guides the emotional tone, with pieces like Brooks Was Here, capturing the sorrow and isolation of prison life. This musical backdrop enriches the narrative, drawing viewers into the inner lives of the characters. Interesting trivia and behind-the-scenes insights. Here are some intriguing facts that enhance the experience of The Shawshank Redemption. Casting choices. Many actors were considered for the role of Red, including Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford. However, Darabont was captivated by Morgan Freeman's voice, which brought a unique wisdom and warmth to Red's character. Location and set. The Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, Ohio, served as Shawshank. This historic prison, known for its daunting architecture, lent authenticity to the film and later became a popular tourist site for fans. Box office and legacy. Despite its critical acclaim, The Shawshank Redemption underperformed initially, grossing only $16 million. However, its release on VHS and consistent airings on TV helped it gain a massive following, eventually earning it a spot as one of the greatest films of all time. Comparative analysis: Shawshank versus other prison films. How does The Shawshank Redemption stand apart from other prison films like The Green Mile or Escape from Alcatraz? While The Green Mile, another Stephen King adaptation, explores themes of mortality and justice through supernatural elements, The Shawshank Redemption remains grounded in human resilience. Both films emphasize friendship and redemption, but Shawshank's realistic portrayal of prison life resonates on a deeply personal level, making it feel universal and timeless. Misunderstood elements. Clarifying key moments. The Shawshank Redemption leaves room for interpretation, and certain scenes often spark questions among viewers. Here's a breakdown of 2 key moments that can seem ambiguous. Andy's library music moment. Why did Andy risk severe punishment by playing The Marriage of Figaro over the loudspeakers? This act was about more than just rebellion. It was Andy's way of reminding himself and his fellow inmates of a world beyond Shawshank. The music symbolizes beauty, freedom, and hope, temporarily lifting the spirits of everyone who hears it. Andy's escape. The seemingly meticulous escape plan Andy devised has drawn skepticism. Could a man with limited tools and freedom achieve such a feat? The film subtly establishes his patience and ingenuity, showing his gradual and deliberate preparations. By the time Andy makes his escape, we believe it, as his unwavering determination and brilliant planning have become clear. Final reflections: why Shawshank endures. The Shawshank Redemption is not merely a story about escaping a prison. It's about breaking free from the limitations imposed on us by circumstances, by others, or by our own doubts. Andy's journey from despair to freedom is a testament to the power of hope and the strength of the human spirit. This film reminds us that even in the darkest places, a spark of hope can illuminate the way to freedom. Closing thoughts and call to action. Thank you for joining us on this journey through The Shawshank Redemption. If this film has impacted you, or if you found new insights from our analysis, let us know in the comments below. And remember, your support keeps our community thriving. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest film deep dives. Let's continue exploring the magic of cinema together, right here on Movement Photography Project.